And Gary, so you've worked with the system before. You've been part of the development of it. From a clinician perspective, what would you share with your peers?
So instead of thinking it totally as modularity, I like the idea that this is an adapter to our base balloon, which is the cornerstone for what we do. And I remember back when we were taping cases and when we were editing them, I was taking out the time that somebody is running to go get the equipment. And I thought, really, when we're in there doing procedures, we're not only weighing what am I doing next, it's, well, if I want to do this next, and that might be optimal, how much longer is this procedure going to take? So sometimes you don't do things because it's going to prolong the procedure. And for us, a procedure length means several things. One, there's always been research that has shown the longer the procedure, the higher the complication rate. That's bad. The other thing is, like you said, time is money. We've got to get efficient. And in fact, many of the procedures are moving out of the hospital to office-based labs and ambulatory surge centers. And what the reason they're coming out is because time is king. I just was at one the other day where they did 9 or 10 cases in the day. At most hospitals, you can't pull that off because it's just too much downtime. And then there's always well, I told them to go get this. Will they bring back the right thing? And I think these adapters can be kept in the room much more easily. And I can turn around and go, yeah, that one. And then you have to remember these base equipments are the same length as my balloon catheter. They're 4 or 5 feet, 6 feet long, but the adapters are very short. So I can really rapidly change my base cornerstone therapy to optimize the procedure and do it in a time efficient manner. There's just a lot of win-wins here.
Mm. And I want to cut to the device here so our viewers can get a sense of exactly what we're talking about. But before I do that, Gary, I know one of the things that's a barrier to entry and adoption in med tech and health tech is how will this change my workflow, and will it change my workflow? I've got a workflow as a clinician, my team's got it down. So does this impact it? Is there a retrain here? Take us down that road.
Yeah, you're singing my song because I always tell people if it's not easier, it's almost dead. This is easier. I can much more rapidly make a decision to use an adapter, a cutting balloon adapter, a better tip adapter, a chronic total occlusion tip, all those kind of things. I can have them readily available at my fingertips, and I can have them on the table without taking a lot of space. So it hits or checks that box of, is it easier and can it improve my workflow? I really think this concept does.